Hello everyone, welcome to my Coronation Street official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 10,000 Brits from all backgrounds were polled by the Belonging Forum, and renters, young women between the ages of 18 and 24, and those living with impairments were least likely to indicate a solid support network. Belonging Forum Chairman Kim Samuel stated that more than a third of Londoners, 35%, also reported routinely feeling lonely, underlined real issues with social connectedness in the capital. While we usually cease making friends at the age of 37, an overwhelming 72% of us would want to make new ones. Half of Brits find it difficult to establish friends. Metro.co.uk has thus sought the knowledge of the adults who have done just that, and their techniques are simple enough for all of us to copy in an effort to help combat loneliness and lower the stigma of making friends later in life. Why not widen your circle in line with their example? Sarah Hamilton knew nowhere when she went to Cumbria in November 2012. Moving home was not unusual for the couple since her husband is in the RAF. Nonetheless, Sarah found it difficult to find her people beginning afresh. As the serving person, my husband always had a brand new set of colleagues and social life, Sarah tells Metro.co.uk, but I had to go out and find mine, especially here where it's a small RAF community. But in May 2013, 48-year-old Sarah decided to try Parkrun, which she claims produced a community of her own and a wonderful set of pals. I regularly say that if I hadn't gone to Parkrun, we wouldn't still be living here now, says Sarah. I enrolled in January after seeing on Twitter that Carlisle Parkrun was starting, but I didn't visit until May since I lacked the bravery. The mum of one knows how difficult it is for an adult to make friends, hence she most definitely did not find it easy at first. She says, I was just observing what everyone was doing as I was too shy to talk to them at the start. Oh, they're really speedy, I don't want to speak to them, I thought during the run. But after the race, you're lingering about, particularly in nice weather, and you end up sitting with coffee and striking up a conversation. And that's sort of when all that kind of engagement occurs. I recently became friends with a complete group. Many of Sarah's closest friends she met at Parkrun live elsewhere than Carlisle. They were traveling through, but they have stayed in touch, get together often, and have many interests. Through the fitness event, she also has a sizable local friend base. After swimming and running, they will catch up and then head to the bar for dinner and drinks together. Remember though, Parkrun is not just for experienced runners. Can run, jog, or walk it if you wish to. Some even bring their pushchairs to circle the circuit. Library assistant Sarah reports, one of my friends had her second baby, so one day she carried the baby round, and I strolled with her and her mother. It's actually for everyone since her husband was sprinting while pushing their 4-year-old in the buggy. She says, my body has had enough of jogging, I walk at Parkrun now. Being able to still feel as like you can participate even though you can no longer run is fantastic. Since our winter track consists of 5 laps, we were laughing on Christmas Day. When you are at the rear, the fast runners lap you rather rapidly. Everyone benefits from it, not only the runners. Join us as we start a series of boundary-pushing wellness materials meant to uplift and celebrate but also assist mental health and society cohesiveness. Whether you're running, walking, jogging, or strut, not that you have to run Parkrun in trainers. As we will show you later on, read the tales of people who have discovered their calling, their community, or had their life altered by the straightforward act of lacing up their trainers. Prepare yourself for empowerment, inspiration, and energizing effect. There is no need to be that fast. We were not even a third of the way around the first lap strolling when the first guy passed. For those who wish to try it, Sarah advises first visiting your local parkrun to experience what it's like before attempting it yourself, or you may even volunteer first. Volunteering initially makes people say, "Oh, I can actually do this. It's all right to just stroll," she says. Parkrun has a designated walker whose job it is to be last. You will never be last, and they would walk with you should you wish them to. Attending a Seventh-day Adventists church made fashion guru Marion Quay a new friend, and she claims it's among the friendliest venues you can visit. Living and reading 4 years ago, the 42-year-old visited the church in Hackney initially and met Zinn's bishop, whose kid was 4 at Marion in the pews. Zinn's observed she was new and greeted her to the church, apologizing for her son's restless behavior next to her. Marion tells metro.co.uk, "That's actually how we began our correspondence. She is incredibly sociable, beautiful, kind, and warm. She will check on anyone new to make sure they are all right." She told me the church hosts a lunch open to visitors, so they have food where members might sit down and chat. It's like a potluck. Marion had to run home after the service though, and the two did not share specifics. 2 years went by before Marion went back to that church. She had discovered one near her house, but after relocating to Canary Wharf in May 2022 she went back to the very church where she met Zinn's once more. Marion says, "Zinn's was arriving at the church at the same moment as me when I got there. She first didn't identify me, but she soon did. 'You came in and sat close to my son,' she replied. Remembering her then, we traded numbers. They then grew close, and today Marion advises Zinn's on fashion, and they go shopping together. We do everything together," Marion says. "On November 14 Zinn's, we went shopping together, and on my birthday she gave me cake and coffee. Given Zinn's is a counselor, we pray together and discuss mental health. She even assisted me in moving house. We cover all aspects of daily life as well as leisure activities. For those of us who own dogs, Nicola Wandsworth thinks that having a dog immediately helps one to make friends 10 times easier." Living in Minas Bay on the North Kent coast, the 50-year-old owns 2 Tibetan Terriers, Birdie, 4, and Mabel, 9 months. She even has Pup Suds, her own brand of dog shampoo. She met her best friend Natalie McGee while walking her dogs on the shore. Natalie was the first person I let Birdie off the lead with to play with her dog, Nicola reports metro.co.uk. "Would you mind if I let my dog play with yours?" I said, and she said rather precisely, "We started talking and have been close friends ever since." Now they get together for dog play dates. Natalie is usually killing herself laughing, as Nicola's dog is so mischievous, while Natalie's Labradoodle Chester is well-mannered. They also have evenings devoid of puppies. She says, "We'll go for lunch and we get together for drinks." Now there is a small group of us known as the Ladies of the Bay. Nicola gets along with someone she meets on a dog walk. She will add them to a WhatsApp group including all of her dog walkers to enable their meeting. She says, "In Minas Bay, you're thought strange if you don't pause and have a half-hour talk with pedestrians on walks. You really cannot go anyplace with your dog without running across buddies down here. It's simply quite beautiful. Having a dog tends to give people a cause to approach you, which I find rather lovely. One excellent icebreaker is asking whether you can stroke someone's dog." Nicola also advises using puppy courses with your dog to meet others. "You all are going through the same challenges of new puppy ownership," she says. "Each of you owns a puppy that is literally destroying your house. You may ask, is your dog doing this? Or what do you recommend for this?" Now Nicola meets monthly with her pals from these groups to hang around their dogs and drink gin together. She says, "Now I simply need my dog to meet another dog on the beach, with a gorgeous man in tow, like 101 Dalmatians. Then I'll have it made." So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please click like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.